My name is Kylie Cyphers, and I would like to shout out Miss Royce.
Hi, my name is Callie Fikluski, and I shout out Miss Watson.
All right. My name is Owen Marcus. Now named Mr. Beast.
My name is Sincere. I shout out Miss Gordon.
My name is Alex Cantulas, and I like to shout out Mr. Good because he's a hero.
Hi, my name is Fatima Mir,
I'm Jose Vasquez.
and we'd like to shout out Miss Reagan for Teacher Appreciation Week.
She's great. She's taught us a lot, and overall, she's an outstanding teacher.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I'm shouting out Mrs. Royce.
My name is Eli Shogun, and I want to shout out Miss Shogun.
My name is Wilmer Bauman, and Mr. Good, because he's a nice person.
My name is Kimani Watson, and I'd like to shout out Miss Kendall.
My name is Amaya, and I would like to shout out Mr. Mann.
My name is Adrian Rodriguez, and I want to shout out Climate Specialist Rob Cantulas and Guidance Counselor Mrs. Gorse.
Hi, my name is Janelli, and I want to shout out Mr. Venditti.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah, and I like to shout out Miss Shoto.
Hi, my name's Troy. I want to shout out to Mr. Doe.
My name is Kenya. I would like to shout out to Miss Manis.
My name is Edgar. I'd like to shout out Miss Watson.
My name is Alexis Lopez, and I like to shout out Miss Mans. My name is Nazir, and I like to shout out Miss Esposito.
I want to shout out Miss Corrigan.
My name is Caleb Marquez, and shout out to Mr. B. My name is Adrian Rodriguez, and I want to shout out Miss Lipka.
Hi, my name is Ailita Bullock, and I like to shout out Mr. Danis.
My name is Cody. I want to shout out Miss Corrigan.
My name is Kylie Cyphers, and I would like to shout out Sarah Valerie.
My name is Francisco Cortez, and I am looking to shout out Mr. Lobner.
My name is Cristiano Cardenti, and I want to shout out Mr. Soto.
Hi, my name is May Brown. I'd like to shout out Ms. Petrosky.
My name is Landon Kozlowski, and I want to shout out Mr. Gordon.
My name's Sean. I want to shout out Coach Justin. He's lit.
My name is Donovan Van. I want to shout out Mr. Gall.
Hello, I'm Brandon Coco, and I want to shout out Miss Tedder.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Leonardo Dominguez, and I would want to shout out Miss
My name is Grant Holmes. I appreciate Miss Scott.
My name is Oliver Kahn. I'm going to shout out Miss Lipka.
Hi, my name is Ethan Solomon. I'd like to shout out Miss Regan.
My name is Ray Jordan, and I'd like to shout out Amy Wojers.
My name is Sam. I'd like to shout out Miss Mancini.
Jaco, and I shout out Christopher Watson.
Max O'Shide, and I shout out Miss Scotch.
My name is Christian Wagner, and I want to shout out Mr. Gonzalez.
My name is Christopher McDonald. I would like to shout out Coach Fred.
My name is Trey Nixon. I'd like to shout out Mr. Watson.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm shouting out Miss Simone.
Even I'm shouting out Cyrus.
Hi, I'm Keely Najak.
I'm Emily Bro,
And we're shouting out Miss Bannon. Shout out to Mr. McDonald because he's very welcoming and nice.
Shout out to Miss Watson because she gave me a PLE opportunity.
My name is Jaylee. I'm shouting out Miss Chodo.
My name is Eli, and I'd like to shout out Miss Joe.
Liam, I like to shout out Miss Dubois for teacher appreciation.
My name is Josh, and I would like to shout out Miss Duong.
My name is Nevin. I'd like to shout out to Coach Fred.
My name is Isaac, and I'd like to shout out Mr. Averish. Jason, and I'd like to shout out Miss Prince.
I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Elias. And we would like to shout out Miss Stacey Sanchez.
My name is Chase. I'd like to shout out Mr. Sonashri for being the best teacher.
Brady Yakum, and I want to shout out Miss Royce.
I'm Grace McShook, and I'd like to shout out Mr. Sullivan.
My name is Eden Valerie. I want to shout out Mr. Pelletier, Miss Sear, and Mr. DeCourty.
My name is Amir, and Miss Corrigan is my favorite.
My name is Blake. I'd like to shout out Mr. Sorensen, Mr. Cookson, and Mr. Parness.
My name is Amira, and I'm going to shout out Mr. Schwarter back there. And
My name is Maggie, and I want to shout out Ms. De Jesus.
My name is Ryan, and I would like to shout out Mr. Helen.
Ashley, and I want to shout out Coach Lynch.
My name is Natasha, and I want to shout out Miss Vasquez.